You try this? I'll give you a hint. It's not delivery. It's... Oh, we're rolling? My bad. Hey, Joey Starr here for Starr Quality Kitchen. Good frankfurter. This week's video will not be about food nor cultural roots. Instead, I want to speak to you for a moment about something really important. Yeah, such a good burger biscuit, right? I know I'm not the only one who has been seeing what's going on in this world, and it just seems like no matter where any individual negativity is coming from, that it is bleeding over into everything else. People are just being nasty and mean by default, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down any. Try the nuggets. Dip that in some ranch. I know that it's not every single person on the planet. I'm not saying that. But there seems to be much more of it now than ever. TGIF, buffalo wings. Not bad. Decent heat. And I'm not here to judge. I think we all have more than enough reason to feel frustrated and angry. There's enough crap going on out there for everyone to have their own reason or multitude of reasons to be furious. I get that. I feel it too. And my reasons for these feelings are probably different than yours, which is different from your neighbor, which is different from her co-worker, and in turn is different from their landlords or tax accountant or grocery cashier. You get the gist. Tortilla chip of salsa. Good medium salsa and tostito. Sensible portion nacho tortilla. Not bad for a slightly healthy alternative, huh? That person who just cut you off on the highway and flipped you off for blowing your horn doesn't know how she will pay her rent this month. The person online at the post office who is sighing because the person in front of them bought extra stamps and has taken up more time, that person's frustrated by world politics. That person at the park who seems oblivious that their child or pet is disturbing everybody is suffering with chronic pain that no doctor can fix. Smash slider patties, yeah, gets the job done. And that troll who just tore you a new one on social media because you liked a movie or snack that they didn't, let you have it because their needs are not being met by society, and they lack a good outlet to release the tension and hurt that they feel in a life that has been unfair to them. It's not just frankfurter, it's an Angus beef frankfurter. Yummy. These are just a very small number of examples that are out there, but one thing that they all share is the fact that lashing out at our fellow humans does nothing to change whatever is bothering us. And it is a hell of a lot easier to yell or be rude to someone than it is to be kind and empathetic, especially when it's to strangers, right? I get it. I really do. I know that it's not always easy to be kind to other people, to choose our words and actions more carefully in reaction to things that we do not agree with, but we really do need to try to do better. You're not doing much better than these wings out of the frozen section. I'll be honest with you. 85% of the time, I am the most sarcastic person in the room, and my first instinct is to cut you down verbally if I feel wrong or I feel you're doing wrong to someone I care about. But I am trying my best to do better and choose my words more carefully, and more importantly, empathize with the other person who has their own laundry list of things stressing them out. A lot of people put up a tough exterior, but they are most likely just trying to get by too. No matter where you were born, no matter who your parents are, who you're attracted to, what you look like, how much money you have, or how many mistakes you've made in your life, we are all people. And if you go back far enough through the evolution of human beings, there was someone who was here first who procreated and split off to make their own families and so on to get us to where we are now. So that means we are all family. And the thing about family is, you don't have to like everyone in your family, but they are still your family. So I ask you, my family, to please try harder to be understanding towards others. Try to listen and think a little more before running your mouth or attacking someone. It's okay to have different ideas and views. That's what makes the world interesting. If we were all exactly the same, we'd die of boredom. But part of keeping it interesting is also keeping it civil. I know that it is not easy, especially when you see other members of our family acting cruel and unjust, but we need to help each other more now than ever. If we're to have any hope of getting through the awful stuff going on now and in the future, we need to stick together so we'll be strong enough to do so. Please try and try again harder to help us all do better. It's not going to change overnight, but we'll never get there if we don't take any steps forward. Bravo, DiGiorno. Bravo. So that's it for now, my world siblings. I hope that I didn't disappoint you too much by keeping food out of this. I promise to get back to my food adventures next week. Thanks for watching this special message, and feel free to share with everyone that you think needs to hear this. Laters. I tell you, food makes me feel so good. I think it might be one of the keys to world peace.